Green New Deal Calderdale is a grassroots organisation calling for investment in a fairer economy and more urgent action to tackle climate change. We want to give a voice to all those in Calderdale who are worried about the state of the economy. We want to see massive investment in new jobs which use green technology to decarbonise our environment, as well as investing in care and education to build a kinder society. We're not linked to any political party, so together we can become a powerful force for change. Here are a few local people's thoughts on what needs to be done. As Joe says first, the problems are daunting, but the opportunities are huge.
I think what I really want to see is aspiration, because we have this kind of unprecedented ability now to change things, because the statistics are showing us we're looking at perhaps 1 in 8 people unemployed by the end of the year. So there's all of these people from various industries who need something to do. And with that, what I would really like is aspiration. So as opposed to saying we don't want to spend all this money on changing anything because it's difficult and because it's terrible. And I forgot what Boris Johnson said. It was the about the was it the doomsayers? He talks about doomsayers, and I'm like, actually, what I'd want them to do is turn around and say, this is a massive opportunity. So as opposed to saying, well, you're going to have to stop eating meat and you're going to have to stop enjoying life, turning around and saying, no, actually, what we can do is we can make your house more energy efficient. We can reduce your energy bills. You can get an electric car so you don't have to pay for any petrol. You can have a new job in an industry that will be here in 100 years. You can have less air pollution. You can have less light pollution. And you can spend more time out in nature, which we can, help revitalize. And I'd rather it be a positive message of, yeah, we're going to improve the climate and improve the environment, but do it in a way that speaks to people's aspirations.
It's a lovely day, and I'm Mary Clear. I'm the chairperson of Incredible Edible Todmorden, and we're an organisation that's very much interested in the soil, the beads, the birds, the infrastructure of our planet, and we're very much interested in social justice and kindness. So the positive things for COVID-19 was a wake-up call. All this flying on aeroplanes, all this polluting the planet has caught up with us. And we are one planet. We are a global people. So when somebody's poorly in Africa, we're buggered too. So we've got to start thinking globally too about how we, not a race to fix ourselves, a race to fix the world. It's really hard, isn't it, to say what could the government do now? But we can't just say we the people can't tell the government what to do. We the people must tell the government what to do. And we do need to look at more local food chains, shortening the chain. We do need to look at transport. We do need to look at flying. We do need to look at kindness, immigration and equity a lot more, and we need to act locally.
My name's Ian Thurley and I'm the Chief Executive of Siddle and Hilton Products Limited, which is a 125-year-old business based in Brighouse, and we are the UK's largest welded wire mesh manufacturer. I'd like to see more manufacturing. I'd like to see manufacturing reshored, if you like, brought back into the UK, and focused perhaps in these more deprived areas, where we can actually offer people quality work and a good prospect for the future. I think we need to be building state-of-the-art factories, and I don't think there is enough support from the government at the moment to do that. We ourselves are looking at building a new factory unit at the moment, but there are no incentives whatsoever for us to build a green 21st century factory.
So my name is Israr Ahmed and I'm 23 years old.
Yeah, what I'd like the government to do, or whichever governments to come in, to really grow a backbone and tell that these rich men that the billions, if not hundreds of millions in profit they've already got aren't worth sacrificing millions of people. They need to divest from fossil fuels. They need to open up the land in this country to the public So it can be used for green projects. It needs to ensure that everybody in this country has access to green transport. It has to protect flora and fauna. And that really does mean that they've got to reforest a grand portion of this country. I love Yorkshire. You know, it's sort of land of rolling hills, God's own country. But I imagine on all those empty hills, once upon a time, there were grand forests. So I think that's what needs to be done.
There's so much that needs to be done. Please join us and add your thoughts so that we can work together. A Green New Deal could help our beautiful Calder Valley to flourish for the sake of our children and their children.